interesting enough, everyone, is that we have to get over 2 lanes to get to the parkway here, and we ain't gonna make it. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. Autopilot East here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate y'all as always. Everyone, we got a next destination up here in terms of where we're going. So let's get this thing rolling. Tron's ready. I'm ready. I hope you all are ready too. I think everyone, it's gonna be a fun one for sure. We haven't been to this place or this city yet either. So let's see. So FSD isn't gonna pull off here. So then I press it there, and then boom, there we go. Everyone, so destination, right, is we're going to this place in traffic time, which is probably unfortunate, and it's probably gonna be bad because we got so much traffic. I hope, everyone, and I really do hope that I don't disengage so I can kind of show you all what I'm working with here on a daily basis, especially using FSD on my way home from work there. But let's see how this thing goes. Gotta make this right turn here at the light there. And FSD does do it great there. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. So everyone, destination that we got going on today is that we got to go to Joe's Rotisserie. And I hope I pronounced that right. But Joe's Rotisserie, that's where we got to get to. This place is up in here in Roselle Park there. Or actually Roselle, actually. And it takes about 34 minutes, 10-mile drive here. But 34 minutes because of the traffic there, which you all can kind of see there down at the Reddit there. So, man, it's going to be a wild ride trying to get over there. And let's see. And hopefully there's not a lot of foolishness out here today getting over there, because you already know, everyone, when people try and get home on a Friday, it's a wild one. Oh, my God. The bus ran the red light. That junk was clearly red, too. They was rolling. Like, they didn't have no red light there. Okay. It's already happening, everyone. Man, oh my goodness. Everyone, before I talk about why this place and then get into some Tesla news here, everyone, right now I'm recording it the day that Tron Ares, the movie, has been released. Everyone, I've told you how my car is named Tron, and I named it because of after seeing the movie Tron Legacy, right? Did y'all know, as I'm recording this, Tesla released in software update 2025.38.3, and in the release notes, oh man, in the release notes, everyone, check out the release notes here. Tron mode, yo, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. If someone was from Tesla watching my channel, which they probably wasn't, man, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for that, because man, oh man, I was looking forward to like something special, and I didn't know Tesla was going to drop this here. The crazy thing is, everyone, is that it's crazy because it sucks because I have the 2022 version, and so if I had, everyone, the little light, the little LEDs across the dash, everyone, I could literally see the light cycle, like, you know, in red and all that type of stuff. It would probably look so futuristic and cool. I'm going to try to take a photo of it, a video of one of it, and then show you all to it later to see what this thing looks like here once I download this thing, because, oh my goodness, you can't make this thing up. Oh man, and it's crazy because now, since it's Tron mode, I guarantee you now everybody's going to be naming their car Tron. But remember this, everybody, Autopilot East here. I said it first. I said it first. Got to make this left turn here at this light here, which is kind of interesting. We don't need to make the left turn here. We can go straight down and do it. But I guess FSD is like, okay, let's do it here. And no problem with it, but still, now we got to go through the light there and then make the right turn here. So everyone, talking about this place, right? Joe's Rotisserie, right? So why did I choose this place in particular today? Now, this place, everyone, has probably the most, I want to say the most outrageous and insane pizzas that I have ever seen. Now, I did go there one time. But I ordered it to go. But actually, my brother ordered it to go, and I had the pizza there. But it was just a regular pie, and when he ordered it for me and brought it home, he was like, "Yo, this is the best pizza ever here in Roselle." And I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I tried it. Everyone, I thought it was okay. But I'm going back here, everyone, for one of their specialty pizzas here. Okay. And when I tried it originally, everyone, with my brother, that was over a decade ago. So I'm interested to see how it is now compared to a decade ago. And they've been around since over a decade, which is amazing because you don't see most restaurants here uh, going out of business or temporary close or something like that because especially due to the pandemic and everything like that. So I'm glad to see that this place is still around and still serving pizza and still serving their specialty pies. And so I want to see everyone and try out one of their specialty pies. Now, of course, everyone, they got pizza. What do they serve? Of course, they have pizza. They have the calzones. They have the garlic knots there. Um, but they just really just have some really weird items. When I was looking on the menu just the other day, and they even had garlic knot breadsticks. Tell me you've heard that before. Have you ever seen a garlic knot breadstick? I haven't. I'll tell you that much. I haven't seen nothing like that before in my life. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see how it looks first. Of course, it's probably going to be amazing here because I'm going to get the triple dip, I think, or triple stack or something like that. I'll show you. I'll tell you all as soon as I get it here. But oh, FSD, no turn signal there. Oh no, we need a turn signal there for sure because there's no one in the back of us. Why not throw in a turn signal there? That's an interesting one. Haven't seen that one in quite some time actually, where we don't get a turn signal there. But yeah, everyone, I'm going to see everyone how good this pizza is because it's going to look good, but I don't know how it's going to taste because I'm going to get everyone the pizza. Hopefully they still have it there with the calzone in it and also the garlic knots in there with pizza. That thing is going to look weird as ever, but I hope it tastes good. And I hope they put some sort of sauce on the side there for them garlic knots there. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, everyone, I checked on Google here for the place here. Again, like I told you, they've been around for a minute there. 4.3, last time I checked, 771 reviews. So that means they're still doing their thing. But I just don't know. I'll just have to wait and see how this thing tastes here. But this is going to be an interesting drive, like I said, and then also an interesting item that I pick up that I've never tried before, ever, on the channel, even that. Okay. So this is going to be great. All right, so we're cruising here. Looks like we got some traffic up ahead here, but people are making the left here. Some cars are making the left here. And we probably need to get in, but we do need to get into the left lane here. And don't know if FSD is going to hit this thing here. And it does here. Well, this car pulls out and FSD creepily gets into the left lane. Wow. Even in rush hour traffic, that was a pretty smooth move. Not even gonna lie. Let's see, this car is probably gonna get in front of us. They are. Does FSD let them? Oh, FSD doesn't let them. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. This is getting more interesting than I thought. Okay, everyone. So we're getting on a little kind of a highway here, 22 here. If you've been following on the channel, everyone, you've already seen 22 here and how this thing really is here. Nice day out here, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll put a Celsius down there. So it's nice and chilly, nice and cool here, like a LA type of weather at night type of vibe, which is nice. Got a truck here parked on the shoulder, and does pick it up there, which is great. And we're getting on to 22 here. So as we get on to 22, everyone, I gotta talk to y'all all about some Tesla news here that's been percolating on, I think probably at this point everywhere that you've seen before. So let's talk about the first one, everyone. The first one, and here's my thoughts, everyone, about this here, about the Tesla news that's coming up here. I just want to say I did some research on this here, on the first item that I'm talking about. The second item, everyone, I think I'm going to hold as much thoughts as I can back, because I think I have to look a little bit more into it But there is like one thing that I noticed that was like, oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. So the first thing, everyone, is if you've all seen this, the new standard model Y and 3 dropped this week. Actually, just a couple days ago. It was almost soon after, not soon after, the tax credit was released, and it was kind of a sneaky surprise that Tesla did it here, because I don't think no one was expecting that. I think the next car that people were expecting was the 25K car, which Tesla has been alluding to that they're going to probably at some point release this year, but they just dropped the standard model Y and 3. Everyone, I'll give the specs first about what it is, and then I'll talk about my thoughts. So here's the specs on the Model Y and the Model 3. Both of these cars, everyone, are rear-wheel drive, okay? And the Model Y, starts at 4K and 40K, which is practically $39.99, $39.90, and the Model 3 here starts with $36.99.90. Okay, so they changed it where now it's the standard, the premium there, and then the performance. So now it's like it's clear denoted where Tesla stands in terms of the three tiers that they're going to be doing, which I think is pretty nice. It's pretty straightforward here. But let's get back into the specs here. So the Model Y, right? The range here is 321 miles, EPA, of course, and 6.80 to 60, which is the slowest Tesla that has ever been made to date. Okay. Now, of course, they had to take out some things here to make it that price for 40K, for under 40K there. And these are the things, everyone, that the standard Model Y has that the new Model Y, the new version of this, the premium one that we had a couple weeks ago, last week actually, doesn't have. It has no ventilated seats. The driver's seat controls, everyone. So the driver's seat, the controls for the lumbar and all that type of stuff, to recline and all that, has been removed entirely, and now it's on the little touchscreen there. Okay. The steering wheel, in order to move it up and down, is no longer like you could flip the wheel here, the scroll wheel there, and it'll go up and down. You got to do it manually now. Okay. You have to fold in, everyone, the left and the right mirrors. Okay, so it won't fold in automatically there. Okay, no heated rear seats, no ambient lights. Okay, the interior looks a little bit, even, I dare to say, cheaply made than the version that I have currently right now. I'm sitting in the Model 3 all-wheel drive 2022 version. Okay, so I think it's a little bit cheaply made. So they removed some of the Alcantara and stuff like that from the sides, and really even the console, the center console, everyone, has been flushed down here, and now it almost looks kind of similar here to the Cybertruck, which actually I actually like that design here. I wish they actually did it on the Model Ys, like in Model 3s altogether, and had that Cybertruck look, because at least you remove this here. It's not as bulky here, and then you got some space at the bottom there to put something like a bag or something down there. But on this one, you can't do that. Okay. And what they also did, everyone, there's no adaptive matrix headlights. The rear screen for the passengers, of course, has been removed. The speakers have been down from 15 to 7. There's no bioweapon defense mode whatsoever. Okay, so no bioweapon defense. And the double pane windows, which you all know was added on the Model Y, front and the back there, in addition to the Model 3 here, has been removed to just single pane. And then last, you know what the last funny thing that I find probably the most hilarious of the whole thing, of all the specs that I just mentioned, what they removed, is that, everyone, they removed autopilot. Yeah, they removed basic autopilot. So now it just has, everyone, TAC, traffic aware cruise control, which means when you press the little, well, not the stalk here, when you press the little button there, everyone, now all of it does here, it just sets the cruise level, but you still have to steer the car. It'll set the cruise for whatever speed you want it at there, but then it will stop and go for you in traffic, but you got to manually do this here to make sure it stays centered in the lane. How dumb is that? Think about that for a second, everyone. How in the world here does Tesla do that and still put the car out there like that's okay? Like, why would they do that when I don't think they need to do that? You know why? Because it's just the software. They're not adding something physically to the car. Why just leave it in? Just leave the thing in there. It's already in the system. Just do it. Now, of course, everyone, what they're saying is, hey, if you want full self-driving, that's what you'll have to pay for, $8,000 up front, or subscribe to. That's the only way, everyone, that you're going to get auto steer, and that's the only way that's going to happen. How crazy is that? That is wild to me. Like, I just don't understand. And everyone, we got 19 minutes on the drive, and I don't want to take 19 minutes to talk about this thing. But oh my goodness, is that insane to me? Everyone, let me know down in the comments. Tell me if it makes sense. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm trying to think about why would they do that one thing. It makes sense to remove everything else physically. Change that up. That makes total sense. But in terms of like removing the basic auto pilot, is like, dang, that's crazy. When everyone, if you think about it, most cars at that price point have that basic autopilot where it steers the car for you. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, why would they need to remove that? Doesn't make any sense. But you keep the cameras in there for FSD. I don't get it. I don't see how removing basic autopilot, everyone, saves them about $2,000. I don't think it does. I don't think so. I don't think so. And I don't believe so. I just don't get it. I just don't. Dang, let me stop here, everybody. Let's get through some of this traffic, and I'll keep talking about this thing. Okay, boy. Everyone, check this out. So we're still going to the destination here. Interesting enough, everyone, is that we have to get over 2 lanes to get to the parkway here. FSD is not going to do it here. It's going to do it too slow, and we ain't going to make it. Dang. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it because no one is going to let us in here because it's too late. Oh, dang. Oh, here it is. Oh, had to take over there to get in here. Oh, my goodness. FSD was not going to let us do it. It wasn't going to do it, everyone. It just wasn't, because we have to get over here to get to the parkway exit, and this whole line right here is for the parkway exit. So thankfully somebody was coming out here so we can get on, because that was going to be nightmarish to get up there, and I don't want another scene like I had in Hoboken that day when no one let me in, and I thought somebody was going to let me in, and FSD thought so too, and didn't happen, didn't work out because of all the traffic that we got to get to. Man, whew. Yeah, that would have been brutal if we missed that one. The one thing, everyone, I got to say, and this is the one thing that I appreciate Teslas for, is the ability to just kind of like, even during rush hour traffic, just kind of relax. Because of the fact that you know the car is able to do most navigating and turns for you without even intervention on the highway here. And I've said this numerous times, it's just so nice here, even during rush hour, to be like, ooh, like, I feel okay because I know the car is doing most of the heavy lifting on the drives, and I don't feel like I'm like driving as much or using as much like brain power to really get this thing going here. So that's a good thing here. Oh man, this sun is like blaring here I hope y'all all could kind of see on this, everyone. Not gonna lie with y'all. Got a little filter on there, but I don't know if I put the right one on there because I know the sun was gonna be out because it's supposed to be partly cloudy. But so everyone, let's keep talking about this thing here, okay? So I forgot to mention too, on the Model Y, the standard version, right? And FSD is getting over to the right hand lane, even though we just got over here. Because now I realize we gotta get off. The other things to mention here is that they removed everyone the front light bar, of course, which is to be expected. And then it looks like they removed the back light bar too as well. Or maybe just tailored it a little bit different there. And it just, and I think everyone, even the trunk, not the front, but the trunk, I think, and I'm probably not mistaken on this, is that it's probably not powered. So man, did they water down this version of the Model Y, everyone, and I don't even think I would recommend anyone to buy it. I don't think so. I don't think so because of how many features they removed. Now, if you're just trying to get into the EV space and you don't really care about all those features, then I say definitely go for it, especially if it's also in your budget. But I don't think I would recommend it because there's so many things that they just cut out. I think the basic autopilot in general for me is probably a deal breaker. I think it is. If I were trying to get an EV, I think it would be for me, because how do you just remove basic autopilot when other cars in that category and at that price range have it? I think it's a travesty. I think it is. I really do. Now the Model 3, everyone, on the other hand, from the outside, it looks the same exact way as the standard, as the premium, quote unquote, premium version of the Model 3. Okay. Now, of course, the same kind of insides, similar to what they did with the Model Y. They removed some of the details here. But I think, everyone, if you were in the market, I would probably consider the Model 3 compared to the Model Y. If you was trying to get the Model Y one, I would say get the upgraded version compared to the standard one. Because I just think the Model Y, the standard version, is just bad. I think it is. I think it's just that bad. And maybe I just have too much high hopes. But I don't think, everyone, in my personal opinion, I don't think they should have made that car. I don't believe so. I don't think so. I think they should have until the waited until the other version came out, which they wanted to make the 25K car, or not even 25K, maybe 30,000, something like that. Okay. But I don't think I would pay $40,000 for that car right there on the market, the Model Y. I don't think I would. I don't think so. Now the Model 3, that's not the issue. I think I would for that one, but not this one. Nah, no way. I don't think so. I don't think anyone should buy it. I don't think so. Even though, everyone, they're trying to take a page, everyone, out of Apple when they do the iPod, the iPhone Pro, the iPhone regular, okay, and the iPhone Max. We get that. Tesla. I totally get it. But don't water down that thing that bad and remove basic autopilot. That's my issue, and that's my problem with it. And dang, oh man. All right, I got to keep moving on, everyone, because we got about 5 more minutes to get there to the place. The other thing, everyone, is if you all been seeing, is that Tesla also released FSD version 14. That of course is on hardware for cars here, and they released it specifically to select people, a bunch of influencers here. Of course, I wasn't one of them, because again, everyone, I'm not that popular. But then also, too, at the same time, I don't have a hardware for a car, so that's why they didn't release that as well. Even if I was a popular, they wouldn't release it to me because I don't have hardware for a car. But it looks like, everyone, so far I can't say for sure, but the one thing, everyone, that I can say that I actually like is that they finally, and I do mean finally, everyone, FSD 14 now has the ability to read emergency vehicles. I have said that, everyone, week over week. How is it that we're in version 12.6.4 and FSD cannot read emergency vehicles, but somehow, some way, it will read emergency vehicles on the FSD version 14? Man, I don't understand why it needed to wait until then. I'm assuming it's using not just the cameras here, but probably the microphones too as well, or something like that in the car, to kind of read, when the flashing lights are going off and so on. But it's still kind of like, wow, like why would we need to wait that long for that to happen? I don't think it has been. And the other thing, everyone, is that it's able to navigate parking garages. Okay. Now, I think that's a beautiful thing too as well, because there's plenty of times I'm in a parking garage, everyone. I would just rather FSD fly in there and find me a parking spot. That way I don't have to keep searching and searching and searching and then park itself and everything like that. So I think those two things are pretty good about FSD 14. So far, everyone, I can't say, oh, I got to press the accelerator here. Oh my goodness, because the thing wasn't going. Everyone, there wasn't too many things I could say that I'm like, oh wow, that's a really good version right now. So far, I think it's okay. I have to see a little bit more videos. I have to watch a little more videos before I'm able to say and give it a fair assessment. But right now, I think it's okay. I don't think everything is like earth-shattering yet. But I think as more videos get released and more people start to use this thing, I think we'll see it in more different scenarios to see how it has improved so much over FSD version 13. I think that's what I'm waiting for before I give a fair critique on this thing here. But those two things alone, everyone, I think are definitely an improvement for sure, because we needed those. We definitely needed those for sure. Okay. Okay, everyone, we got 2 minutes into the drive here. 2 minutes left. I know FSD is rolling 32 and a 25. I know you're telling us to slow down. Yeah, I know that's not good. So we got 2 minutes on the drive here. I'll stop here, everyone, and once we get through the light, I'll talk about a little bit more stuff. So we got through the light. Again, everyone, this pizza place, I'm hoping, and I always say this every single time when I go to something new or I haven't been in a while, I'm like, I hope it's good. I know it's going to look good. I just hope it tastes. I hope it just tastes good here. The place, everyone, is literally on this main street here, Westfield Ave. I don't think they have a parking lot, so I'll probably have to park somewhere in the front there. And hopefully there's plenty of spots. And hopefully there's not a lot of people in there on the Friday here before people start, getting home and then start ordering pizza. And hopefully it won't take that long. But if you do all that on the pizza, it's probably going to take a minute. And dang, I'm probably going, man, it probably is going to take a minute. Let's see, everyone, if FSD follows this car here to make the right on the red there. It does not. I got to press the accelerator here because because definitely if the cars is going in on red, everyone, we got to go on red too as well. Definitely for sure. Okay, so, yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, I will say, everyone, I am hungry though. Not starving, but I'm definitely hungry. And I hope that doesn't change my opinion about the place when I eat the food. So let's see. Okay, it's right there on the corner. Let's see if we get a park here. And oh wow, they actually do not have a parking lot. I gotta pull up at the front, everyone. Which is okay. Let me do that now. Okay, everybody. I'll see y'all all when I get out of this place. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. Autopilot Eats here. Y'all, I picked up the triple threat, everyone. I will say before I show you all this to you, you probably want to order this thing because I waited like 30 minutes in there just on the fly. So probably call and order this thing. But check this thing out right here. This thing is it's intense. It's insane. It looks insane. It's crazy to me. It looks kind of wild. You got the calzone there at the bottom. And then that calzone there is wrapped in some garlic knots there. And you got the pepperoni cheese here, all connected as one there. And you got the little marinara sauce at the top there. And man, this thing is messy. It's gonna be messy. I don't have a fork. It's gonna be messy. I can't even, it's crazy, everyone, that I can't even like kind of, oh man, everyone, let's grab the garlic knot first. Let's start with the sides first, then we'll work our way down. Look at that right there, though. That's a garlic knot there. Let's see how it tastes, though. Okay. Surprisingly, everyone, not bad. That's surprisingly actually not bad. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Let me dip it in this little sauce there. See how good that is. Yeah, not really feeling the sauce. The sauce is kind of soupy, everyone. Like it's got a little cold or something. That's how soupy this thing is. Don't want to do that. Everyone, this calzone here is going to be difficult to do without a cutter there. But let me just kind of, from the side there, let me just pick that up. Everyone, this calzone is literally a cheese stick. Look at how crazy that looked right there. Y'all see that? Y'all saw that? Oh, wow. Okay. Everyone, that calzone is actually pretty good. Not even gonna lie to y'all. They put some outrageous cheese on that there. And, oh, wow. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I can't even front. I can't even lie. I can't even lie, everyone. That calzone is on point. Look at this cheese pull right here. Woo. Yeah, that cheese is on point. That cheese, everybody, no doubt. That cheese is rocking in that calzone there, no doubt. And it's the cheese there. Yeah, it's got it. It's got it. It's got it. It's got it. It's got it, everybody. It's got it. It's messy. Yes, it is messy. You're trying to pull it apart there. But yeah, it's got it. It's got it. Yeah, it's got it. That calzone is rocking. I'll come back for that calzone alone. Okay, well, let's go to the pepperoni here. Man, this actually slice, everyone, actually looks pretty good, though. Look at that slice there. That slice is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie to y'all. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good slice. Everyone, I like this sauce. It's sweet. It's subtle. It's got the flavor to it, and that little pepperoni on there. And the cheese there with the little oregano there. And wow, that's a good slice. I can't even front for a Jersey pepperoni pizza, everyone. That's a good slice right there. Oh man, that sauce is outstanding there. With that oregano on there, the little cheese on there. I don't know what kind of cheese they put on there, everyone. But this junk right here is on point. Everyone, I don't have to go even further. I think this for certain, everyone. I don't want to say it's a 10 out of 10, but I think this thing is a 9 out of 10, hands down. Okay? You cannot make something like this, everyone, and call this thing a triple threat here. And the pizza is rocking. Okay? That calzone right there with that little cheese in there is rocking. Okay? You can't make something like this, everyone, and 2 out of 3 items are actually pretty good. The garlic knots there, it's okay. But that pizza, that calzone there is on point. Okay? Oh man. I'm gonna try to eat this, everybody, or not. Try to leave it to my little nephews and see if they can tear this thing down. But all right, y'all heard it here first, okay? And you can't say I didn't tell y'all so. Come get this pizza, okay? I'm not messing around. This place you got to get to here and try triple threat. Yes, it does cause it costs $40 though with a cheesesteak calzone there. But usually everyone it's cost about $30, $32. But still, but you heard it here first. All right, everybody. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all later. All right.